opening box and removal of bike. For this step, you will require a pair of scissors or cutters. Open the carton from the top and carefully remove any loose items such as the saddle with seat post. Remove the bike from the carton. Cut and remove the straps holding the front wheel, handlebar assembly, pedals and owner's manual bag away from the frame. Remove all the protective wrapping from the bike. Lay out all parts on the floor. You are now ready to begin the assembly process. Attachment of handlebar. For this step, you will require the Allen keys provided and an adjustable spanner or shifter. Loosen the stem bolt and straighten the head stem so it faces forward. Securely retighten the stem bolt. Unscrew the 4 head clamp bolts in turn using an Allen key. Remove the top plate. Place the handlebar onto the stem. Replace the top plate and screw in the 4 clamp bolts. Tighten evenly by hand at first, then using an Allen key. Adjust handlebar to a desired angle, then securely tighten bolts in turn. Attachment of saddle. For this step, you will require an Allen key. Insert the saddle into the seat tube of the bike, ensuring the minimum insertion mark is covered within the frame. Ensure the seat is level and facing the front. Securely tighten the bolt using an Allen key, ensuring the saddle does not move from side to side. The seat pillar must be inserted so that the minimum insertion mark cannot be seen. Attachment of front wheel. For this step, you will require an adjustable spanner or shifter. Turn the bike upside down and rest it on the seat and handlebar. Remove the axle nuts and washers from both sides of the front wheel. Insert the front wheel into the forks, then place the washer over the axle, ensuring the ridge on the centre hole is on the inside towards the bike. Replace the nut and tighten initially by hand, then tighten securely using an adjustable spanner. Attachment of pedals. For this step, you will require an adjustable spanner or shifter. The right-hand pedal marked with an R attaches to the right crank on the side where the chain wheel is located. The right pedal should be attached in a clockwise direction, engaging the thread initially by hand and then securely tightening using a spanner. The left pedal, marked with an L, attaches to the left crank arm in an anti-clockwise direction. Once again, engage the thread initially by hand, then securely tighten using a spanner. Attachment of a pedal into the incorrect crank arm will cause irreparable damage. Pedals must be firmly tightened. Attachment of front brake. For this step, you will require an adjustable spanner or shifter. Pull the cable out from the centre of the head stem. At brake lever, line up the slots in the barrel adjuster on the lever. Insert cable lug into the lever and pull the cable through the slots, then tighten the barrel adjuster. Hold the brakes together so they touch the rims and pull cable through the eyelet bolt and tighten the nut. Release the brakes and slightly loosen the nut on the brake pads. Line up the pads with the rim and press and hold the brake lever. Tighten the nut on the brake pads, ensuring the pads line up with the rim. Do not ride the bike until the brakes are functioning properly. Attachment of rotor. For this step, you will require an adjustable spanner or shifter. Direct the cables through the handlebars below the crossbar. The longer cable should be on the right-hand side of the bike and the shorter cable on the left. Screw in the barrel adjusters into the top plate until bottom of barrel adjuster is level with the bottom plate. Clip the cable ends into the slots in the bottom plate. Adjust the barrel adjuster on the left brake lever until the brakes engage effectively. Tighten the two locking nuts on the top plate barrel adjusters using a spanner. Turn the rotor both ways, ensuring the cables do not get tangled. Then check the brakes. Attachment of axle pegs. For this step, you will require an Allen key. Screw the axle pegs onto each axle in a clockwise direction. Then securely tighten using the end of the Allen key. Choose between installing 2 or 4 axle pegs. Pre-ride check. Test the tightness of the handlebar by clamping the front wheel between your knees and trying to twist the handlebar. Check all nuts and bolts are tightened and ensure reflectors are facing forward. Use a pump with gauge to inflate tyres to correct pressure as indicated on the tyres. The assembly process is now complete.